Martino. I am a person with brown eyes. I am strong. I'm a sunflower.
My mama, my mosaic. 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 M is for mutual respect. Don't put me down and don't hurt me. O is for open-mindedness. See me for who I am and don't judge me. S is for self-respect and A is for attitude. You've gotta love yourself and stay positive. I is for individuality and C is for community. When we come together in the places we live. Whoa, singing. My mama, my mosaic. 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 And if we live by these lessons and spread them across land and sea, we can create a better future and live together in peace. My mama, my mosaic. My mama, my mosaic.
First thing we learn here is to care for one another. Yeah, and like have a great attitude, like not fight. My biggest fear was being away from my mom, but that hasn't been too scary for me. Nothing really bad has happened because I've been distracted by all my friends and my counselors and all the things that we're doing.
Stop in the name of love before you break my heart. Think it over. Think it over.
It's really fun, and a lot of people respect each other.
My mama, my mosaic. M is for mutual respect. Don't put me down and don't hurt me. O is for open-mindedness. See me for who I am and don't judge me. S is for self-respect and A is for...
Okay, ¿de dónde eres? Yo soy de California. Yeah! Malo, malo, LLA.
That's great. Remember when you're doing that, you gotta point it out to the person that you're signing to. So go ahead and start over. S, T, E, P, H. Woo! And your age? 10.
It's like people, they just look at you like how you look, and then they judge you by how you look. Then when you get to know them, they're like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And you're like, I know, you thought I acted that way because how I looked. Some people say I look quiet. Looks are very deceiving.
Prejudice is a judgment made about somebody without even knowing them, prejudging them before you even know them, deciding what they're like.
I want you guys to list all the ways in which kids can be different from one another. Stand up if you are Asian American. Stand up if you like macaroni and cheese.
Which of these differences can be used to hurt other kids or put them down?
Clothing or dress? Yeah, what else? Religion?
Yes.
The color of their skin.
15, the color of their skin, body shape. Have any of you ever been teased or put down because you fit into one of these categories? Raise your hand if that's happened to you.
I find it very interesting that all these categories that we just had fun with and we just all stood up and enjoyed it. I find it very interesting that these things are also used to hurt kids and put them down.
And I'm wondering why, and I want to ask you why you think that is.
They don't feel good about themselves, so they put other people down.
They don't feel good about themselves, so they put other people down.
Maybe they're jealous. Because it makes them feel better to put other people down.
Yeah, I think that happens sometimes. See if you agree.
Try to put someone else's shoes when you're feeling sad.
Like try to feel like what the other person feels like. Getting in different people's shoes, like going, like I go to another person's place, and then I know how they feel if I call them a name.
No, I know the word, but I just can't say it. No. No.
What letter to start with?
Empathetic, something like that.
Empathize means when you put yourself in other people's shoes. It's kind of like saying like, how would I feel? How would you feel if you were that person?
The memory that I have is the I statement. Always to talk it out and tell them how you feel and then what they did, but not saying you did this, just saying I don't like when people do this to me and why you don't like it.
We were playing this game and no one was listening. Someone made a really good suggestion and none of us heard them. I was trying to listen and I said, I feel bad for this person because no one's listening to them because everybody's talking, and I feel frustrated because I want to listen.
It was great. I loved it, especially that night hike that we were on.
Were you scared at all?
No. Well, sort of.
Me, I wasn't scared, but a little.
I went by myself and I was really proud of myself. Now that I did that, I could go through anything.
And live together in peace, mama, mosaic, mama, Hi guys, mosaic,
My goal is that I go home and teach people what I learned here. We should celebrate diversity and not get into fights and never solve them. And be nice to each other. And we're all gonna cry when we all leave. And we're gonna get everybody's phone number. Yesterday I was crying. I didn't want to leave here.
Yeah, me too.
I was
crying with her.
I was trying to tell the coach or teachers,
The counselors.
yeah, the counselors, that if they could make a plan that we stay here until time comes to go home. Like when we're in 9th grade, we could go home.
I hope that when y'all are 70 years old, you'll be able to look back and say that you really enjoyed this experience.
I hope we all stick together to the end.
I hope I make the future better.
On three, let's do this all together. Thank you.
Celebrate diversity, feel free to be who you want to be.
I learned a lot and I learned how to respect people, and I learned that all people are different. And I think that's why they call the camp Mosaic, because Mosaic, it's the art. And I imagine us, all the kids here and the teachers too, as tiles, and we're making one big picture, which means we're all together as a community.
We all make the mosaic of our community and help the world to live in harmony. And help the world to live in